C++ provides many built-in functions that saves the programming time. Especially here we used to call it as string length function. Here it will count how many characters are there in the given string. It gives the number of characters including space present in a string. We can able to import with the help of get character. Only one character we can import, whereas put character helps to print a single character with the help of output devices. Welcome back to one and all. Myself Vasanta, lecturer in Computer Science, Vidhyaashram, Pre-University College, Temple of Excellence, Mysore. Today, we have to start with fourth session of Introduction to C++ chapter. Whereas in the previous session, you have studied regarding the structure of C++ program, how to write the general structure of C++. Under that, what do you mean by command section or documentation section, how to write the command on the program. Then, what do you mean by linker section? Under that, how to write the linking program. Then, global declaration, that is global variable declaration, how exactly here it will work, the global variable declaration. Then how to write the main program. Inside the main program we have brackets. Then declaration statements, how to write the statements on the main program. Regarding that you came to know already in the previous session. Whereas in today's session you will come to know regarding library functions. Whereas in the functions I told you user-defined function as well as library functions. Then user-defined functions is designed by the user, whereas library function is already designed and we are using the functionalities. Then under that the mathematical functions like addition, subtraction, how to perform square root, absolute, especially mathematical library functions. Then character functions like how to apply is alpha, is digit, like that character manipulation functions. Then string functions, whereas string is nothing but collection of characters. Which are the functions under string functions? Then console input output functions, that is cin, cout, how exactly here we are using regarding that. With that, the general purpose standard library functions. With that, some more functions. Regarding that, today you will come to know. Now one by one we'll discuss. First, library function. What do you mean by this library function? C++ provides many built-in functions that saves the programming time. It means that already it is built and it is stored. We are using the functionalities of that. That is nothing but built-in functions. Whereas C++ have several types of built-in functions. They include mathematical functions, character function, whereas in character function, if I have only one character, for example, n, on that it is opened as well as closed by single quotes. Then collection of characters, for example, NAME, name, then it is opened as well as closed by double quotes. Then which are the functions under character functions? Then string functions. Under string, which are the major operations we can able to perform. Then console input output functions. Now one by one we will discuss. The first one, mathematical functions. What do you mean by this mathematical functions? Under that mathematical functions we have SQRT function. This SQRT stands for square root of a variable. For example, if I want to find square root of any number, square root of, for example, 2 to the power square root of this, whatever may be the value. To find out this, we need square root function. It's a mathematical function. If I want to use any mathematical function, then compulsory I have to include the header file as include math.h. This mathematical function, especially this math.h, includes all the mathematical functions like square root to find the square root of a given number. Then power. Here it will find the power of a given number. For example, if I want to find 2 to the power of 3, then we are using this power function. Here 2 represents the base value and power represents the y value. How to find the power of a given number? Then sin x function, sin of an value whichever variable we are given, whichever value we are given. For that, we can able to find the sine value, cos value, then tan value, assign value, acos value, exponential value, log, log 10, absolute, factorial, Fibonacci, like that. For that, we need this mathematical functions. Whereas to perform any mathematical function, then compulsory we need this header file. Whereas this header file includes all these functionalities. Next, we'll discuss about character function. Already I told you character function is only one character we have and it is opened as well as closed by single quotes. Under that we have is alpha function. Is alpha. Here the name itself suggesting is alpha. It checks whether the given character is alphabet or not. Is alpha. Whereas here it returns true if C is an uppercase letter and false if it is lowercase letter. Whichever character here we are written, for that character it will check whether it is a alphabet or not. And the next one is digit function. This function helps to check whether the given character is digit or not. Here see if I am going to write is digit. Then inside the bracket we have to write the value. For example, I am to write 9. Then it check whether the 9 is digit or not. Just here also it returns true if C is digits from 0 to 9. Otherwise, it will return false. Then the next one, character manipulation function. Under that is alpha number function. Whereas here is means it once again it will check whether the given character, especially here C, is it an alphabet or number? Is it an alphabet or number? Then the next one is lower C. The name itself check is. It will check whether the given character is in lowercase or not. It returns true if C is in lowercase. Otherwise, it will return false here. Is alpha, is lower. Then is upper function. The name itself suggesting is upper. It means that it checks whether the given character is in uppercase or not. If it is uppercase, then it will return true. Otherwise, it will return false. And the next one, to lower. Whereas is helps to check whether. Whereas to helps to convert the given character from one format to another format. Whereas here, to upper. It means that whatever character we are given, that character can be converting to uppercase. Whereas lowercase means small letter, uppercase means in capital letter. Here to upper, it mainly converts. Whereas if you have is in beginning, then it check whether is it or not. Whereas if you have two concept, then it will convert from one format to another format. To upper means here it will convert the given character to uppercase format. And the next one, to lower function. Whereas here to lower function means it converts the given character, especially here I given C. C converts to lowercase character. Is, if it start from is, on that time it will check whether it is in uppercase, lowercase, or is it a digit like that. If it starts from 2, then it will convert from uppercase to lowercase or from lowercase to uppercase. You have to remember 2 means conversion, is means checking whether it will be uppercase or lowercase or it is a digit like that. We will discuss about the next one. Under that, string functions. Now already you come to know mathematical function as well as character manipulation function. The next one is string functions. Whereas the name itself suggesting string function means here it will apply for a given string. Already I told you if I am having only n, that is a character function. If you observe here, only one character we have. Whereas string means collection of characters. For example, N-A-M-E, name, it's a collection of characters. For example, if I am going to write A, then only one character. If I am going to write Anu, then it is a string. Whereas string manipulation function helps to perform on the string especially. Under that, first one, string length function. String length function, whereas here the name itself, string length, especially here we used to call it as string length function. Here, it will count how many characters are there in the given string. It gives the number of characters including space present in a string. For example, if I am going to write Anu, then how many characters here? It just count. It is going to give the length of the given string. And the next one, string cat. String cat, for example, if I have string cat, Anu, one string here we have, and one more, for example, Shri here we have. Then the final result I am going to get Anu Shri. It means that string cat helps to combine, or we can say it as concatenate, combining the given two strings, that is string cat function. And the next one, string copy function. Whereas string copy function helps to copy from one string to another string. Here it copies the character string S2 to string S1. Here whatever in this we have, that will transfer here. String 2 to string 1, here it will copies. The S1 must have enough storage location to hold S2 value here. Main thing, string copy means here copy from one string to another string, that's all. Whereas string length function helps to count how many characters are there, including space also. Whereas string cat helps to combine two strings, whereas string copy function helps to copy from one string to another string. And the next one, string compare. String compare function. While writing strcmp only we have to write, but while pronouncing string compare function here. Here string compare, if it is equals to 0, it means that it compares S1 and S2 and find out whether S1 is equals to S2. The name itself suggesting comparing. Is it both the string are same or not? Just it will check. And it greater than S2 or S1 less than S2, like that it may just check. Here it compares the given string S1 as well as S2. If you have string compare S1 comma S2 is greater than 0, then string compare S1 comma S2 is less than 0 here. Mainly string compare function helps to compare whether the given string are same or not. The name itself, string compare, both the thing in S1 as well as S2 had you written same thing. For example, string compare I am going to write string compare. Here I am going to write Anu. Here also I am going to write Anu. Then here it will check whether the given string are same or not. Compare. If you observe here, both the strings are same here. That is string compare function. And the next string function is string compare I. Whereas string compare I ignores case and find out whether S1 is equals to S2 here. Whereas in the previous case, it is a case sensitive. If I am going to write one thing in small letter, one string, and another string in uppercase or one more in smaller case, then it will going to give different value. Whereas string compare I, this will compares, and here it is ignores the case sensitive. If you write in small letter or capital letter, that doesn't matter here. String compare, if it is equals to 0, string compare I if it is greater than 0, string compare is less than 0. Mainly, string compare function helps to compare the two strings. And the next one, string reverse function. Whereas here, string reverse function, the name itself suggesting just reverse the given string. For example, here string reverse, inside the bracket, I am going to write Mysore. Then I am going to get the reverse of this. First it will display E, then R, O, S, Y, M. Like that, it just reverse the given string. It converts a string into its reverse format. Whatever thing in the string you will write, just reverse the given string. That is string reverse. While writing, spelling you have to write S-T-R-R-E-V, string reverse. Then string upper, it converts a given string into uppercase. Uppercase means in capital letter. For example, here I have written in small letter. You are going to get the result in uppercase, especially in capital letter. I am going to get Mysore. Like this, we are going to get the result here, string upper. And the next one, string lower. Whereas here, the name itself suggesting it just converts the given string to lower case. whatever thing. For example, if I'm going to write string lower Mysore, I'm going to write in capital letter, for example. Then in the output, you are going to get in small letter string lower, where it will display Mysore like this. It means that it just converts the given string to lowercase, whereas here it converts the given string to uppercase. These are the few string functions like string length, string cat, string copy, string compare, string compare, string reverse, string upper, as well as string lower. Next, we'll move on console input output function. What do you mean by this console input output function? While inputting the value as well as outputting the value, then which are the major functions we are using? Under that, getChar function. getChar function. Whereas it returns a single character from a standard input device. It mainly helps to single characters for input purpose, and it takes no parameters, and the returned value is the input character. It just getChar. While it helps to input a single character, only one character we can able to input here. Then putChar function. Whereas putChar function helps to print a single character. Helps to input a single character, whereas this one helps to print a single character. It takes one argument, which is the character to be sent to the output device. Whereas here, for input device, we can able to input with the help of get character. Only one character we can import, whereas put character helps to print a single character with the help of output devices. It also returns this character as a result here. And the next one, gets function. Whereas it gets a string terminated by new line character from the standard input stream, that is standard line function, especially here we are using. That means gets helps to input an entire line of text here, whereas this one helps to input a single character, whereas putChar function helps to print a single character, whereas gets function helps to input entire line of text including space, everything. Gets function. And the next one is puts function helps to print entire line of text with the help of output device. It takes a string which is to be sent to the output devices, that is put function. Whereas get functions terminated by new line character from the standard input stream here. Whereas here helps to input a single character, helps to print a single character, whereas gets function helps to input entire line of text, whereas put functions here helps to print entire line of text including space until I'm going to get new line character, till that it will input here. The next one, general purpose standard library functions. In this we have randomize function, whereas it initializes or seeds the random number generator within a random number format here. Whereas random n function helps to generate a number, especially random number between 0 to n minus 1. It means that the 0 represents the first element and the last one, n minus 1, represents the last element. It just randomizes the value. Then ITOI function, especially it converts the string into numerical representation. In number format, it just represent. And the next one, it converts a given number to string format. Whereas ATOI, here it converts the given number, especially the string, into given number format. Whereas here, this function helps to convert the number into a string format. Next, the last one, in this we are going to get some more functions like getCH function, getCHE functions. Whereas the general form of getCH and getCHE is CH equals getCHE function. Whereas here CH1 equals getCH. Whereas there is a difference between getCH as well as getCHE function. Whereas getCH is used to display the output immediately after giving the input value. Whereas CH and CH1 are the variable of type character. They take no arguments. and requires the conio header file, especially here. If I want to use getch function, then compulsory we require the header file as include conio.h. Otherwise, this function will not work. Especially this is mainly used to get the result immediately after inputting the input values. Whereas on execution, the cursor blinks, the cursor must type a character and press enter key here. Then immediately we'll get the result. The value of the character returned from getch is assigned to ch, especially here. Whereas in this case, the getch function echoes the character on the screen, especially it echoes the characters on the screen, whereas other functions getch is similar to getch but does not echoes the character to the screen. These are the major concept. Whereas on today's class you come to know which are the functions, especially mathematical built-in functions. Especially there you will come to know mathematical function, absolute, square root, cosine, tan, cos, tan. Regarding that you will have. Then character manipulation functions like is alpha, is digit, to upper, to lower, is digit. These are the character manipulation function. Whereas under string function, string upper, string lower, then here string upper, string lower, string compare, I, string concatenate. That are the string manipulation functions. With that, you already studied regarding console input-output functions like getch. Then, what is the difference between getch, gets function, puts function, like that. Regarding that, you come to know this completes your chapter, that is Introduction to C++. Next class, we will meet you once again with a new chapter. Thank you for all of you.